Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. This week I'm going to make some tags using my Very Merry Tags stamp set and my Big Shot. So the first thing I want to do is I want to do all the stamping, and then I'm going to do some die cutting, and I'll show you how to make some cute tags, which you can use on your Christmas gifts, or they would make a great gift idea for somebody else. So I have the Got Mistletoe stamp already mounted on clear block C, I think. No, it's clear block D. And I have 3 markers I'm going to color with. I have Gumball Green, I have Cherry Cobbler, and I have Crumb Cake. So I'm going to just color the stamp using my markers, and then I'm going to stamp it down on some Scrap Whisper white paper that I have laying around. That'll just take a couple of minutes. I'm going to color the bow also with the Cherry Cobbler. Then I have my Gumball Green, and I'm going to color the stems on the mistletoe with the gumball. And then I think I'm going to do the rim around the outside with my Crumb Cake. Then I'm going to stamp it down. Before I do that though, if you are not used to using markers on projects, I'll just see there's a piece here I missed. You would think that, oh my gosh, it's going to dry before I'm ready. So what you do is you huff on it, just blow some moist air, and then stamp it down. And what it does is it freshens up the ink, and so it runs across the surface. There, I love that. Now I have my 2 by 1 3/8 inch oval punch, which is my large oval, and I'm going to punch that out, and I have one of my images ready. Now the next image, I'm going to use the little ornament image from the Very Merry Tags, and I'm going to stamp it twice. The first time I'm going to stamp it using my Cherry Cobbler. And then I'm going to just wipe it off over here. And then the second time I'm going to stamp it down with my Gumball Green. Because I want to then, with my 1/2 inch circle punch, oh, I didn't punch it. Stamp it close enough to the edge. Let me just get it in a little closer. With my paper snips, I'm going to punch out the center of that. And then with my paper snips, what I'm going to do is cut out this ornament. And then I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. And I'm going to complete my tags. There we go. It's worth it to take the time to make them look nice, especially if you are going to be giving them away as a gift to somebody special. There we go. All right. Now I have a Stampin' Dimensional, and I lost my little circle that I punched out. All right, well, I will find that in a minute. And I have some Scrap Designer Series paper. Here's my little circle. I found it. All right, so I'm going to take a Stampin' Dimensional, and I'm going to put it on the back of this little circle. Take the tail off the dimensional, and then put that on, and it gives a little bit of lift. I'm very particular. I like things to be really nice looking. So I'm just going to trim this up a bit more. All right, so now what I'm going to do is bring in my Big Shot, and I have my Chalk Talk framelets that I'm going to use to die cut the tags. So I'm going to use my magnetic platform, because every time I use one of my framelets, I like to use the magnetic plate or platform. I have some scrap Gumball Green cardstock that I am going to die cut out with this tag shape. I'm not done with my Big Shot yet, but what I can do is I can attach that little ornament shape onto the tag. But before I do that, the Chalk Talk framelets also have these little, an additional little framelit that will cut out a slit in my tag. So I'm going to do that. I die cut my tag first, and then I'm going to put this back on up near the top of my tag, and it will die cut that slit so I can use a piece of ribbon, and I'll show you a finished one later over on my blog. There we go. It's got a little slit cut in it. And then I'm going to bring in another Stampin' Dimensional and mount my little ornament on there to complete tag number 1. So cute. And then for tag number 2, I'm going to use this larger framelit from the same Chalk Talk package, and I have some scrap Designer Series paper that I am going to die cut out, and it matches the colors in my tag, which is why I chose to use the markers that I did. And then I am going to use again one of the little tag framelets. Let's see if that will be nice and straight on there. I hope so. If not, you get the idea. There we go. And then I'm going to bring back in my Got Mistletoe. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pop it up using 2 Stampin' Dimensionals, one at either end. Adhere this down onto my tag. And there we go. We've got 2 super cute little tag ideas that I created using my Very Merry Tags stamp set and my Chalk Talk framelets with my Big Shot. For a complete listing for the supplies and the measurements for the cardstock, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, don't forget to subscribe to my customer newsletters. I offer you a variety of newsletters each month, and they are free. You can place an order for the products I use to make these cute tags. You can check out lots of other sample ideas, or just simply ask me a question. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.